Hang on, I've got too many windows open. I'm trying to find where my music is. There. I'm just going to change it to the ambient music of the room that we're in. This is called Mana Dark from Tabletop Audio. Hello, Akatsukis. Thank you very much for joining me. Welcome back, everyone. It's time for some more Hidden Shrine of Tamaochan. Last time we were here, that thing is annoying. Why is it even there? Is this like a... What is this for? If I put this out, I don't even understand why that's a thing. Anyway, we are in the Hidden Shrine of Tamaochan, and last time we were here, the party made it to the Ark of Nanawatsin. And Nanawatsin turned out to be so there was a symbol on the floor that was like a circle that had lots of tendrils coming off it. And that was supposed to be, it looked like a sun originally, and it was supposed to be a depiction of Nanawatsin, which is the name of the spore, the gas spore that was destroyed last week, causing Care to become sick and have 9 hours. I didn't name this. Care's disease. He's got 9 hours until the disease takes hold. He needs to get a cure disease before the 9 hours is up. What's this? Why is that there? Anyway, yes, here we are. We already checked Mira's spell book. She doesn't have cure disease, right? We can check again. I'm pretty sure we checked that at the end of last week. Guidance, Sacred Flame. Guiding Bolt, Sanctuary Command. Bless, Cure Wounds. Sanctuary is warding someone from attacking you. Aid. That gives you a better roll. Augury. Receive an omen from another worldly entity. Hold person's silence. Dispel. Remove curse. Mass healing. Revivify. Nope, she doesn't have cure disease, and we already checked all the items. How did they not put in cure disease? Pouch, backpack, silver baton, cloak, garlic, soap, holy water. No. Holy symbol. Slow poison, purify food and drinks, silence. Wand of secrets, no. Oh, shivers. Now we have to keep track of the hours. Anyway, yes. So the party, Rial. We defeated whatever that creature was. He was pretty easy. I just hit him once with my sword. I'm so strong now he died immediately. Yeah, that spore cloud that he created was absolutely horrendous though, and I don't feel very good after having that. Yes, well, I think we need to get moving quickly. You don't look so good, Care. You look a little green around the gills. Yeah, I'm feeling really horrible. Alright, let's move on. So the party... Oh, wait. So the party is here. And they've got to get from here. There's only one exit to this room, which is to the... Where's my... Yeah? No. I made another one. Yeah, this is it, is it? Nope, this is it. So there's one exit to this room to the west, and then you can head east back down the stairs where you came from. Where do you guys think we should go? Oh, there's no one in chat. Akatsuki's is here. Oh, Bumfluff's here. Nice. Bumfluff rolls it too. No, I mean not where we should go. Sorry, we're not. The stairs go back down to where we came from, which is this dungeon. Otherwise, the exit is to the west. But I mean, like, what do you want to just proceed straight across the room to the next room, or do you want to do something in this room first? Remembering that, here, let me bring up the description of the room. All of these creatures, there's mouldering corpses. A spacious hallway, much weathered and cracked from the ages of time. The walls are charred and scored. About the floor are several stone statues of baboon-like creatures, chipped and tipped over. The remains of a few once living baboons, partially eaten, lie nearby. Fungus covering their mouldering corpses. As the hall is further penetrated, it is discerned that this was once a processional hall. Nana Watson is called the sun in English. Oh, we also didn't loot the creature, or like harvest the creature if you wanted to. Or the remains that are scattered about the room because it exploded everywhere. Huh, it's considered a type. Its type is plant. Don't get a nat 1 on harvesting it though. Just FYI. Bumfluff says walk straight across the room past all the Rial says let's go. I think the room is clear now that I have defeated that weird creature. So Rial is just gonna walk straight across this room. Where's the window? This one. Yep, and as Rial gets to this point in the room, nothing happens. It's all clear, guys. You can follow me. Follow my path. There was nothing wrong. So, Mira follows behind, and then Care behind Mira. What's down the next hole, I wonder? As Rial peers around the corner. Oh, there. So as Rial comes around the corner, he sees that there is this over here is a wall. There's a wall here. There's no tunnel going that way. Oh, I got disconnected from server. Wow, my internet must be really bad. No, my kbps is fine. What does that look like on stream? Is that all white? It did this when I tried to log in. Oh, I don't know if I made this. Lucky I thought about it, because I didn't put Mana Dark on repeat. It would have gone to the battle music. Well, I wonder how long it's going to take to... The problem with online games, ladies and gentlemen. Can I play this? Oh, maybe I should just play it in single player. I don't know why I always choose multiplayer. How's everyone going this evening? And everyone ready for a bit of adventure in Dungeons and Dragons? This is the Hidden Shrine of Tamaochan, which is one of the stories from the Tales from the Yawning Portal. I was actually in the shops the other day and I went to have a look to see if they had a physical copy of Tales from the Yawning Portal, and they didn't have one. I was a bit sad. Reloading. Now I'm in single player, so the network shouldn't affect it, right? The slowness of Elon Musk's internet because there's a storm shouldn't be a problem anymore, right? Right? Oh, cool. It saved us here. So Rial came to the corner here to have a look and found that there was two hallways here. And on that note, we should probably all roll for Constitution saves, please. Which, as far as I can remember, was all a +3, right? Mira is +3. Rial is +3. Care is +3. So everyone roll a Constitution save, aiming for DC of 12. Because as you can smell, the air is still musty with a lingering smell of poison. Okay, Bumfluff got a 3. That's a fail. 3 + 3 is 6. So I will roll against Bumfluff. I will roll damage on Bumfluff, sorry. 1d12. What? Oh, I did the wrong command. It's ! roll if anyone has forgotten. And Rial the Wanderer takes 3 poison damage. As his lungs are filled with poison. Colby didn't like that. Don't forget, Rial. You have... Whoops. You have 2 more doses of Keg Tom's ointment, which you can apply to yourself or others. Where is that? Do I have a card for that? Surely I made a card for it. I've seen it. I've used it so much. Oh yeah, here it is here. This... that's pretty small. This glass jar, 3 inches in diameter, contains 1d4 + 1 doses of thick mixture that smells faintly of aloe. The creature that receives it gains 2d8 + 2 hit points. Oh, and get this, ceases to be poisoned and is cured of any disease. We've got a cure disease, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't look at Keg Tom's ointment. I checked almost everyone else's items, but I was like, oh, Rial, he's a fighter. He's not going to have anything that's going to do it. So, with that new information, what are we doing next? Going down a hallway? Using some Keg Tom's ointment? Still got 6 hours. You don't necessarily have to do it. That's 6 hours in-game time. I'm really... oh, it just doesn't disappear. I had this problem when I was creating a Ruby mine map. I had this problem where I couldn't get their monster to hide inside the cube. Looks like this person who made this map also had the problem and couldn't figure it out. What's a Pelota ball anyway? I guess we'll find out if we go into that room. Anyone want to make a choice of which way to go? There's corridor 1 or corridor 2. Akitsuki says go down corridor 1. Okay. Okay, so Kier says, move out of the way, Rial. I want to see what's down this corridor. And as you walk that way, there's another corridor. It bends around to the left. Are you going to carry on down the hall? Letting me check the map over here. Just in case anything exciting happens. Oh no, not yet. Also, don't forget that you can have a short rest to recover some of your hit dice worth of health. Does anyone have any left? Kier has only used 2 of his 6 hit dice. I'm pretty sure Rial used all of them. Yep, Rial's used 6 d10. And Mira has only used 5 of her 7. So you can have a short rest. You can also have a long rest. But just remember, the longer you rest, the more risk you are of finding wandering monsters. A short rest can also attract wandering monsters. I think wandering monsters roll is every 10 minutes, right? Yep. 10 minutes. So if you have a short rest, that's 3 rolls that I make for a wandering monster check. And if you have a long rest, that's 8 hours. How do you get through a long rest without getting hit by wandering monsters? If it's every 10 minutes, that is 6 times 8. That's 48 rolls. I'm going to do it on my dice app so I don't mess up the dice in the game. You want to continue down this corridor, Care, that you have started walking down and look around the corner? Or is that as far as you're willing to go? Are you sneaking, by the way? Is everyone coming with you and sneaking, or are you just sneaking on your own? Okay, I need 48 d20. Roll multiple dice. d20. 48. And then if there's any 18, 19, or 20. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is there a chance? There is a chance that you will not get it, right? That time there was 9 chances for an encounter. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. There was 4 encounters there. How can you long rest in a dungeon? Like people, dungeon masters do it. The ones who post their videos, the professionals that post it online do it all the time. Oh, you know how they do it. They just do 3 rolls. To rest in a dungeon with frequent monster checks, secure a safe spot, hidden room, cleared area, use magic like tiny hut, find a dungeon faction to protect you, use timed access points, or risk it with strong defenses and a high chance of interruption. As standard rules, often expect rests to be risky or require clever management to avoid monsters every 10 minutes. So if you just sleep in the hallway, then you're going to get a wandering monster. But if you find a safe area, or you use magic, or you find a dungeon faction, use timed access points. Right. So the rule is don't just sleep anywhere in the dungeon. You have to actually find a place that's safe to sleep. Oh, you know what could have happened is over here there was this trap where the wall was sealed. You could have hidden behind that and slept there. Anyone? Should I just choose? I'm gonna roll a D2. This corridor. Oh no, we're going this way. So I'll just say that Akatsuki said, yeah, I want to continue down the corridor that I was exploring. And if you're here, Akatsuki's roll a D20 for stealth. And I'll retcon moving the rest of the party up here. Otherwise, the rest of the party came with you. And then we're going to check what's behind curtain number 1. Oh, it is a... So there is a... around the bend, there's no more monsters here, but there is a set of stairs looking very similar to the set of stairs that you came up over here. That goes back down into the previous level of the dungeon that you came from. Did you want to go down there and check out what's down there, or do you want to press on into the dungeon to the rest of the place? Riel and Mira are guarding the back as Care goes and checks out what's in this room. It's just the stairs. It's just the stairs. Back down to the rest of the dungeon, I think. But it's not the same place that we came from. It's different. But the stairs look about the same distance as the other stairs. We can't spend too long in this dungeon. The poison air is going to be the death of us. Oh, by the way, Bumfluff did his roll, but everyone else didn't do their roll, so let me just do that. This is for Care. Care got a 19, he passes. And Mira. Mira got a 9 plus 3. 12. I think 12 is a success, right? It meets it, beats it. Yep, Mira beat it. So it was just Rial who took the poison damage this time. I think it was Care that got it last week. So Mira moves back down this way and up to this hall. Rial following closely behind, saying, and Care says, "Slow down, Rial. I mean, slow down, Mira. I still don't feel the best." Yeah, you look like you're getting sicker by the minute, Care. Pixelisa, hi. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Do you want to pick up a character and do some rolls? We've got Rial the Wanderer, whose Bumfluff is utilizing. We've got Care the Apprentice, who is a arcane trickster that Akatsuki is currently playing as, and Mira is currently empty, if anyone wants to pick a role. And then everyone else in chat can just be the DM for our D&D Saturday Hidden Shrine of Tamaochan. So in this hallway, are you just going to keep running on down this hallway without abandon? Is that what it is? Just going to keep running down there, trying to hurry your way out of this poison gas cloud? Or is it time for a bit of Care? Boom-boomts. Thanks for the first time chat to Pixelisa. First time I ever caught you live. Yeah, Saturday. If this is a good time for you, then Saturdays, Australian Eastern Standard Time, Saturdays at 9 p.m. is is the time that I stream. Every other day I stream at 11:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So if that's not in your time zone, then that's... Sorry, my apologies. Sometimes I do random daytime streams, but not this week because I've got my kids this week and they're on school holidays, so no streaming. Pixelisa says it's almost 3 a.m. here. Yes, so that's US somewhere, is it? Because the Chubby Kim at 11 p.m. Chubby Kim says it's 5 a.m. for him, so this would be 3 a.m. Oh yeah, Pixelisa says Canada. Nice. How's the weather in Canada? Enjoying some minus 20 degrees. I was in Canada last year and went to what's it called? Alberta. We went to Banff, Alberta, and I was hoping for some minus 20 degree days just to see how it was, because the previous week there was 3 days where it was minus 20, and I was like, I know it's going to be cold, but I just wanted to see what it was like. But it didn't. When we came, apparently we brought some warm Australian weather with us, and it was not cold at all. It was like 0 degrees. Sunniest in Vancouver. Nice. I mean, apart from being gloomy and rainy, the rain is crazy in my place right now. It was just pouring. I had the door open because I like listening to the sound of rain, and it was too loud because the rain was so heavy, so I had to close the door. Anyway, if anyone doesn't have any objections, I'm going to move the party a bit down the corridor. Tell me to stop anytime you like. Tell me to do something different, or I'm just going to keep pushing forward. Yeah. Am I going to keep going? Or does someone want to do something before we go further? Where's my chat? Push forward. Okay. Thanks, Pixelisa. Enjoy. Have a nice sleep. Nice to see you. Bye. Okay. Akatsuki has said keep going. So as they come to this bend... What does this show? Are we going to see what's here? Oh no. Okay, cool. So as they reach this bend, Rial's going to be first. And then as Rial steps over to this square, approaching the bend in the passage, faint line drawings may be discerned on the walls, depicting men playing a game with a ball and stone goals. Also illustrated is the death of some of the players by a priestly knife. Where the corridor bends, so as Rial reaches the bend in the corridor, his foot steps down on a capstone that is filling the corner of 10. That is filling the corner. So all of these 4 squares are a capstone. So as Rial steps onto it, there is grey dust. The stone is grey and is covered by dust. Above the capstone is a 1 diameter niche, 5 foot above the floor and hemispherical in shape. So 2 meters above the floor and hemispherical in shape here. Wow, this is complicated. Okay, so etched into the slab are several glyphs obscured by a layer of dust. Rubbing it away. Sorry if that blew into the mic. I tried to turn my head to the side. Dare not open this pit unless you are willing to meet the challenge of the game. Beneath the stone covering is a pit filled with skeletal remains of losers of the game of Pelota. To open the tomb requires you to... Oh, yes. So you can try and open the tomb to get in. So if you want to play a game... Do you want to play a game? You can try and open the tomb to get inside. The tomb of Pelota. Otherwise, we don't have to. We can keep going. This doesn't... Changing the title of my stream doesn't create a chapter on my post stream. Oh, Akatsuki says, open the tomb of Pelota. If you're still there, Bumfluff, it's going to be a strength roll. You're going to have to use your strength to open the tomb of Pelota. So roll a d20, please. Otherwise, Akatsukis, you can roll a d20. And we'll just say that it was Real. Oh, Bumfluff's here. Bumfluff rolled an 11. Plus 3 is 14. A strength total. So the whole party can actually try and put some strength into it. So everyone should roll. So Mira is going to do her roll. Exclamation mark roll. Mira got a 16. And then Care, would you like to roll? So Real gets his... What has he got? It needs a lever of some sort. I'm sure he's got something. He's got potion, Keg Tom. Don't forget, Keg Tom's ointment can be used to get 2d8 plus 2 hit points and cures disease and poison. Just want to throw that out there. Snare trap. Smith's tools, no. Salt, no. Silver coffer. Fish like cobra, no. Longsword, not really a good lever. It'd probably snap. Mace, no. Quarterstaff, maybe. Could you use a quarterstaff as a lever? Yes, you could. And her strength was enough too. What was her strength roll? 16. So with Real and Mira on the quarterstaff. So Mira jams her quarterstaff underneath the tomb's entry door. And Real and Mira both push down on it, making the stone tomb door roll up. And then clunk. There's a clunk as it clunks into a notch at the top somewhere. So, as you peer inside, you see a pit filled with the skeletal remains of the losers of the game of Pelota. Atop the bones rests a glistening black ball, about a foot in diameter, and several figurines, and a plaque of jade. On the plaque, wait, hang on, what is it? There are several figurines and a plaque. The plaque depicts two men with padding on their arms and hips, bouncing a ball between them. There are There are also bare-breasted women and a sun god in a feathered robe. There are 7 figurines that all represent things that are depicted in the plaque. Okay, do you want to do anything with that? Several figurines sitting on top of a pile of bones and a plaque depicting people wearing padding on their arms and legs. And bare-breasted women and a god with a feathery, what was it? A sun god in feathered robe. And then there's the black ball sitting on top of the bones. And you can play a game of Pelota. What is the rules for Pelota? What the where is the goal? It didn't describe the goal. Okay, so yeah. These are 18 plus, thank you. So if we're playing the game of Pelota, Mira comes over and reaches inside and grabs the black ball. And as she does, it animates and floats off the ground. Challenge. So as you violate the tomb and touch the ball, the challenge of Pelota is begun. So everyone has to roll for initiative. I'm going to roll for Mira first. And so what, let me see if I can find the kick the ball into the goal above the pit while preventing the ball from reaching its goal at the northern end of the hall. The south goal is the party's goal and the north goal is the ball's goal. Both goals are lit by orange rings of light around their lip. The ball will move first and then each party member may attempt to run up and grab the ball. No, it won't. The ball is going to have an initiative as well. So let's just say this is the Pelota ball. And then Mira rolled a 6 plus her initiative of 3, so that's 9. And then I'm going to roll for the ball. And then Akatsuki needs to roll for care, and Bumfluff needs to roll for Real. The ball got 8. Does the ball have additions to its initiative? No. Okay, so the ball got 8. Real got. Care got. Roll a d20, everyone. Let's get this game of Pelota on the go. So the idea of the game, hang on, I was going to bring the compass over here. So let me just put a picture to describe what's happening here. So there is a goal here. No. That was horrible. Let's just not do it like that. Let's do it like a soccer goal. This one. I don't know if that looks any better, but I'm trying, okay. Oh my goodness, I can't draw. Okay. Oh, that does look better. Nice. So that's the goal to the south. And then, can I just check what's behind this thing? Yep. So at this end is another one. Can I just copy the first one? Because that was a really nice one. That's probably not really nice. Oh no, it's okay. Look at me being an artist. How good am I? This is just like watching... What's his name? The painter? Bob Ross. This has turned into a Bob Ross ASMR stream. Okay. And then we put in a happy little line here and a happy little line there. This is your world. You get to put a net wherever you want. Okay, that's the northern goal, okay? Now it said, the purpose of the game is for the players to hit or kick the ball into the goal above the pit while preventing the ball from reaching its goal at the northern end of the hall. The south goal is the party's goal and the north goal is the ball's goal. Both goals are lit by orange rings of light around their lip. Apparently there's not. It's turned into a soccer net. The ball will move first and then each member of the party may attempt to run up to the ball and strike it. There are no mistakes, just happy accents. Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one that watches. Okay, so the ball gets to move first. So the ball is here inside the pit. And he gets to move how far? The ball self-animates. So how, does it say how far the ball moves when you hit it? The ball moves in increments of 2.5 meters. It will move what does it mean when it says it will move 2 to 8 increments each round? If the ball is ignored, it will only move 1 to 4 increments, and the distant sound of a drum dirge can be faintly heard. The ball will bounce off walls to stay out of the pit. The ball may bounce itself into its own goal 50% of the time within the last 5 feet of the corridor. The party has the party has a chance to hit the ball if they pursue. A successful blow to hit AC will send the ball south 15 per blow. Wow, that's pretty far. If a character tries to grab and hold the ball, it will strike him or her and free itself. When within 5 feet of the opened pit, the character must roll to see if he or she slips and falls in. Any character who falls into the pit will be unable to strike a ball for 2 rounds. In order for a character to knock the ball into the party's goal, he or she must inform the DM that he or she is trying to, and roll to hit. Okay, there's going to be lots of rolling. So the Pelota ball is going first, and it gets to move. Oh, it gets to move. Okay, so an increment is 5 feet, and it gets to move 1d8 increments each round. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. The ball got that far. And do we get everyone to roll an initiative? I did. Care and Rial did not. I'm going to roll for Care. If Bumfluff wants to roll for Rial. Care got 13 plus 3. 16. So Care is first. And then the ball, and then 21. Now you got 15, which is plus 3, 18. Alright, Rial, you get to try and strike the ball first. Roll a d20 for attack. So that is d20 plus proficiency plus strength, which is 3 plus 3, 6. d20 plus 6. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No. Yeah, do you want to be here or here? Where do you want to strike it? To hit it back towards your goal is here. I forgot to put that in. Party goal. Whoops. What's his name? Pelota goal. No, no color. Just move. How do I move it? Oh, shit. You can't do that. Okay. Rubber. Oh, crap. How do I get rid of it now? No. Where did I get that? Text. Yeah, can I move you? Nope. Okay. Nope. Pelota goal. Just say Pelota. Okay. Oops. Alright, so I'm going to roll for an attack for Rial. Rial got a 15 plus 3 is... 15 plus 6 is 21. That's enough to hit. If the party has a chance to hit the ball, a successful blow will send the ball 15 feet back. 5, 10, 15. If a character tries to grab hold of the striker, when within 5 feet of the opened pit, the character must roll to see if you're slipping in it. A character who falls into the pit will be unable to strike a blow. Once the ball is knocked into the goal, it will stick there and be impossible to remove without destroying the ball. Okay. Yep, so that was Rial's turn. Now it's Kair's turn. Are you here, Akatsuki's? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want to go there? And then do you want to roll a d20 to see if you hit, please, Akatsuki's? Oh, Akatsuki's rolled an 8, but it's okay. You get to add 3 and probably 3 dexterity. I think it's 3 and 3. 3 and 3, yep, 6. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And does that hit? Yes, that hits. So now you can move this ball. 5, 10. Whatever, there. No, wait, so you hit it and the party member is in the way. So 5, 10. So the ball's got to go further. It strikes Mira. Also animates. The party will attack bouncing and striking characters. The ball will always hit. The ball take no damage. Oh, so now we've got to do a exclamation mark roll D100 to see if it hits her in the head. Nope, it doesn't hit her in the head. So now it does D4 bludgeoning damage to Mira. 3 damage to Mira and knocking her back as it moves into her space. Now it's in the mouth of the goal. Mira's turn is going to be one of deciding whether she wants to try and hit it into the goal. But she's got to take 3 damage first. Putting her on 19 total. Okay, so Mira's turn. Firstly, you've got to do a D20. Yep. So Mira. Are you here, Geo0018, or anyone who wants to take the role of Mira? You've just got to do a roll. And it was... Oh! Was there any additions to that? It's got to be a dexterity saving throw. Because you're rolling to see if you fall into the pit. And I think the DC is 5. No. The DC is not 5. The DC is at least 10. I better stick with that. I said DC of 5. So she's got dexterity 0. Oh, which means she fell in the pit. Whoopsie. So any character that falls in the pit slips and falls. Any character who falls into the pit will be unable to strike a blow for 2 rounds. In order for a character to knock the ball into the party's goal, he or she must roll to hit Yeah. You must roll to hit, which is easy. It's easy to get it in there. But Mira can't do it because she's in the pit. How am I going to signify that she's in the pit for 2 rounds? I've got tokens here. What have we got? Grappled, invisible, incapacitated. Let's do incapacitated. Oh, let's... You know what? I can do too. I can do what I've learned from... What's the game that we play? So she's got 2 rounds worth of incapacitated. What do we play? Gloomhaven. Alright. So that was Mira's turn. No, Mira fell in the pit on her turn. Now it's the Pelota Ball's turn. And the Pelota Ball gets to go 1d8 squares back towards its goal. It rolls a 4. 5, 10, 15, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then goes through Care, causing bludgeoning damage and knocking him into this square. Exclamation mark, roll 1d4. Care loses 4 health. Oh, shivers. Care is low on health, isn't he? Oh, no. Care's got heaps of health. Alright, and then that brings us to... Real's turn. 1d20, Real. Move in front of the ball. Do you want to move there? And then roll a 1d20 and see if you hit. So it's +6 to your roll. 6 + 6 is 12. 12 is enough to hit. So Real gives it a good with his sword. And the ball goes... I've got to write this down. Actually, let me do that so that you guys can see what you're doing. So, Pelota. Ball does 1d4 bludgeoning to anyone in its way. Ball moves 1d8 squares on its turn. Ball has AC 7. Hitting ball moves it 15 feet towards goal. That enough? Is there any other rules that I needed? Oh, and then if you're near the... If near goal, if within 5 feet goal, then roll DC 5 to fall in pit. And then if and then once it's in near the goal, you just have to hit it. Hit ball. Oh, but it says at -2 to get in goal. So you got a -2 to your roll and beat its AC of 7. What the fuck is wrong with the dice tonight? Yeah, exactly. No, but... Wait, what is 1? What are you rolling a 1 for? You got a 6. plus 12 is enough to get it in the goal. No, 6 plus 6 is 12, which is enough to get it in the goal. Which is enough to get it to move. So when you hit it, you get to move it 15 feet. 5, 10, 15. Back towards the goal. And that was Rial's turn. Oh, don't forget, Rial, you can also use your superiority dice, which lets you either have advantage on the roll or let someone else have another turn. What was it? What is that other turn one? So fainting attack gives you advantage on the hit. Commanding presence is the one that you can tell people to do stuff. You get a bonus die to commanding people. And commander struck. 5e commander struck. Commander strike. You can... Oh, you've got 2 attacks. So you can move and attack it again, right? Or you can use your or you can use your bonus action to tell someone else to take an attack. So you can move 5, 10, 15 and attack it again. Or you can tell Mira to take an attack on it to try and get it in the goal. Oh no, Mira can't do it because she's in the pit. So you'll have to move towards it and hit. So you'll have to move towards it and then roll a d20 again to see if you can hit it into the pit. So hit it into the goal. Okay, so 5, 10, 15. And then you got 5 plus 6 is 11. That's enough to hit. So now it's in the mouth of the goal. Now someone else has to hit it into the goal. Alright, that was Rial's turn. Now it's Kare's turn. 5, 10, 15. Oh, no one was in the ball's way, actually. Were you in the ball's way, Rial? No? No, it hasn't had its turn yet. Kare is going to attempt to hit it. Chubby Kim? No, wait. Who's doing Kare? Akatsuki's. Have a roll. See if you can hit it into the goal. Roll a D. Exclamation mark roll, Akatsuki's. That's all we've got. Oh, Akatsuki's got a 2. Plus dexterity. It's still plus 6 though, right? Where is it? Dexterity, proficiency, 3. So 6, 7, 8. 8 is enough to hit. And that means that if you hit it successfully, you got it in the goal. The AC of 7. Oh, hang on. Oh, and then you've got it in -2 to hit. So 2 plus 6, 8, -2 is not enough to get it in. That's not enough to hit the ball. I forgot about the -2, which was here. I wrote it down over here. Hit the ball at -2 to get in the goal. So Akatsuki's rolled a 2, plus 6 is 8, -2 is 6, which is not enough. So Akatsuki tries to swing his dagger at the ball, and it manages it just as it's about to bounce off a wall, and he misses it, misjudges where it is. Now it's Mira's turn. She is going to take off one of her incapacitator. Oh, and then Kare is within 5 feet of the thing, so he has to roll for falling in the pit. So please roll a d20, Akatsuki's. So this is a dexterity saving throw with a DC of 5. So it's pretty easy. So you've got a dexterity save. Is 6. Oh, you automatically succeed, right? Because you get a +6, so you automatically succeed. And then that was Kare's turn, so now it's Mira's turn. She is stuck in the hole, so she can't do anything. So now it's the Pelota Ball's turn. He gets to roll 1d4. And he gets 3. So 1d4 damage, bludgeoning damage to Care, 1d4 bludgeoning damage to Rial as he goes, bounces off this wall and hits Care and Rial. 1, 2, 3. Good night, good luck with the game. Thank you very much, Bumfluff. Sorry to keep you up a bit late. I know you were supposed to go to bed an hour ago. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to end it after we play this ball game. So that was 3 damage to Care. This one. And then exclamation mark roll 1d4 to Rial. 4 damage to Rial. Rial's on 6 health left. Don't forget, Rial has got... So just remember, Rial's got the... where is it? Rial's got the Kegtom Ointment, which he can use to heal 2d8 plus 2 hit points, but it does cure poison and disease. So just remember that Care has only got 6 hours until his... There's 2 doses left. Care has only got 6 hours until his disease takes hold. I don't feel so good, guys. And there is no healing spell. There's no cantrip healing spell. So to heal hit points from Mira, they'd have to do a long rest. Holy water, holy symbol, slow poison, purify, silence. There's no healing here, right? White blood. Amulet of protection from turning. What's this stuff? Zombie fluid. Oh, but Akatsuki's? I mean, what's his name? Care? Does Care have healing spell? Summon monster. Locate object. Protection from good and evil. Blink. Fireball. That stops you from petrification. That's just an item. What's this thing? Oil. So no healing over here either. The only healing that you guys have access to, unless you do a short rest or a long rest, is Kegtom's Ointment. Alright, so that was the ball's turn. Now it's Rial's turn. Rial gets a 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. That's enough to hit. Oh, he's got to run around first. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then he hits, which moves the ball 15 feet. 5, 10, 15. Whoopsie. And then that means Care takes 1d4 bludgeoning damage. Which is 1 damage. As the ball bounces off a wall and smacks him in the... Oh crap, I forgot to do the percentage chance to hit you in the head. It does not hit you in the head. So you take 1 damage. Down to 20. And now it's within range. So that was Rial's turn. Now it's Care's turn. here you can roll to see if you can get it in the goal. So you have to roll an attack and you have to beat a 7 and your attack is at -2 for getting it in the goal because it's such a small space to get it into. Akatsuki's, roll 1d20. Alright, Akatsuki gives the ball a smack and the ball flicks off his blade into the hole. What a shot! The game of Pelota is won by the party. So the ball becomes inert and unmoving, and then inside a sec. I'm just trying to find. There was something that opens here. Yep, so the party can hear a distant grinding sound of stone on stone at the other end of the corridor. And then a fanfare. There was so there was some drums playing while the ball was in action, but now after the ball hits the goal, there is a fanfare of music of trumpets playing to signify the end of the match, and the party has won the game of Pelota. And then there's a grinding sound at the other end of this corridor where this goal is. Should we investigate the grinding sound? Next time on... I don't even know what we're calling this. Oh, Hidden Shrine of Tamaochan. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Thank you for enjoying a game of Pelota. Thank you for joining us in the game Akatsuki's and Bumfluff. Don't forget, guys, if you want to join the game, you can come anytime on Saturday, Australian Eastern Standard Time, between 9 and 11. And we'll play some Dungeons and Dragons. Pixel Isa, thank you very much for the first time chat. I'm glad you were able to catch us. Come back next Saturday, same time. That's a bit early for you, though. And... yeah, if you're watching this stream after the stream is over, you can put some comments over on YouTube and I can reply to your comments there. Otherwise, we'll catch you next time. Bye for now. Where's my raid window? Who's that? Oh, snooze the ad. Don't put an ad on. We're leaving. We're going to go raid Hoozer. He's on this week. He wasn't here last week. So that's it. Thank you. Bye.